It's called My Walk with that me and my dad do not talk about. It was late August 2011. I was 11 at the time and I was staying at my dad's house for the weekend. My dad is a very outdoorsy man and he likes nature and making us go on long hikes. We live directly opposite the wood, so every now and again my brother and my dad would take our three dogs, Reddington, Effie, and Rip. You name your dog Rip? That's very strange. Okay. This was summer holiday time, so I could stay up to whatever time I wanted. And my dad took advantage of what he liked, going on late night walks with